it's time for our Tiny Journal Tuesdays. I'm a tad bit late. I just got in and I was rushing to come in and I spilled some juice all over my floor. Yeah, I know. Now, we're going to begin today's Tiny Journal Tuesday. So, it's our second day in our little tiny journal. If you have not made yours yet, what are you waiting on? The tutorial how to make these will be linked in the description. Now you have to give it some time because it's a live video. If you come back directly after, it does take a while to process, and so I may not be able to add that to the iCard until maybe a couple of hours. All right, but if you're watching this in a couple of hours time or a week time or a month, then it's in the iCard up top. I'm just bringing up the second device and then we're going to begin. So I'm just going to do a quick introduction of what Tiny Journal Tuesday is for persons who may not know. If you're new to my channel, if you're just stumbling up on this video for the first time and forever, now you're going to know what Tiny Journal Tuesday is. So Tiny Journal Tuesday is every single Tuesday we create something in these tiny journals that we make. Okay, I want to show you the first one that started the whole situation, but I can't find it right now, which is weird. It's always here. Okay, but it would have, oh, there it is. It's in a spot that it's not normally in. So this is the first one. And so this is what it actually, this is what it actually looks like. This is how small it is. Okay, this is one that I'm working in now, and you see it's growing. And this is one, the first one that I ever started in. Okay, and persons were like, where can I get this? And then I was like, I don't know how to explain that to you. So I got these in Jamaica. So I decided to make them. Okay, so that's how we come up with the tutorial. And so we have two. If you want to do it like this with a hard cover, you can do that, and then you wrap it with, this is pattern paper. So this pattern paper is from Printable for this month. It's called Journey, right? And I did that, and I used piece of the index card to put right here to hide the cardboard. And this one is made from scrapbook paper. Okay, so you can do it anyhow, and I just stapled it in the center there. Or the first one that I made, I did a 3-stitch, 3-hole pamphlet stitch into the center, okay, with embroidery thread. So that is what it is. And to make it even more fun, you have a 30-minute timer on the clock. So we have 30 minutes in order to get our page complete. When our clock hits 30 minutes, we have to stop. Even if we're not finished painting, even if we're not finished writing, we must stop. Now, I will say this. There are times where I don't finish and I just have to let it be. Just gotta leave it alone. Okay? And we have to be honest with ourselves and not go back and retouch it. Okay? So what we're going to do now, sometimes it does take me a little while to pull up the second device. Okay, there we are. It was there and I was just not seeing it. So what I'm going to do now, I'm going to turn on my timer. Let me mute myself first. I'm going to turn on my timer. My timer is on the laptop. So when our timer goes off, you're going to hear ta-ding, 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 ta-ding. Okay, that's the little chime that you're going to hear. And I'm going to start my timer right now. So 30 minutes is on the clock and we are going to begin. All right. So for today, okay, the printable that we're using is called Journey. Okay. And I thought it would be so fun to just go on a little journey, because I feel like I went on a little journey today. All right, I went on a little journey today. And journeys are fun. Journeys are interesting. Journeys are challenging sometimes. You know, sometimes you end up doing things that you never expected when you go on a journey, because you might set out and you're like, okay, so this morning this is what I'm going to do, but the Lord has another thing planned. So I'm just sorting through the printables here. The Lord has another idea in mind for you, and he's like, no, that's not what we're doing today, JD. And we go on a different journey, and journeys are fun, journeys are interesting, right? Journeys can be very challenging, it can be very scary, it can be very frightening, especially, if you're taken off guard, if you're caught in a situation that you've never seen yourself in before. So journeys can be very challenging, it can be very frightening, it can be very strange, right? But why? I'm just trying to figure this out in my mind. I think I like that. So I'm just grabbing the bits and pieces that I think I like. And then I'm going to put some paint down. Of course, I'm going to use some floral elements as well. And then I think we do have a word in here that says journey. You can actually use the letters in this. Or I might stamp something if we have time. Because I always think I have enough time. And I never have enough time. So I'm going to just put these to the side. And I know for sure that I'm going to use those. And then we have our library cards as well. So I'm just going to pull out the smaller ones. And I'm going to put these right up top, right here. So that I can use those. No, I know you're probably saying, sorry about that. I lost my train of thought. There for just a second. But that's fine. That is absolutely fine. I have an idea in my mind of something that I want to do, but I know well, I know full well, there ain't no way, absolutely no way I will complete that in this short time. So I'm going to leave that for another day. Maybe I can do that for Thursday. I guess I didn't shake this good enough because it's kind of separated. These paints have been sitting down really nice and neglected. Okay. They have been sitting down all nice and neglected. And I want to protect my page. Okay. Alrighty, so there we go. I'm going to just tape this down so it's not moving. I've already lost 5 minutes and I've not done anything on my page. And I think that's just because I am so exhausted. I'm really exhausted. I got so burnt by the sun today. I'm just sticking this down so it does not move. I'm a little iffy if I want to stick this part of the paper down, but I'm going to just, everything is just in place. I don't want it to go all crooked and dodgy on me. So I'm just putting the tape on my hand like that to get rid of some of the stickiness, because I don't want to ruin this page here. Okay, so that's what I'm doing. I want to be careful not to ruin my page. And so I'm just taking a dry brush and I'm going to just make little swooshes down. Okay, Actually, this brush is way too big. So I'm just going to cover the entire page. Okay, and I'm going to wipe off the excess right here. And then I'm going to come in. With some of this deep turquoise. I think I did too much there. And I'm going to do the same thing. Probably should get this Russian water. And I'm just going to make some little paint strokes. Here, there, everywhere. And I will not wait for this to dry. I'm just going to go in and just start. Okay? Because here's the thing. It's super hot. So hot. We did not have any water in my community from Sunday. So I didn't have any water. Water came back last night, so yay. This looks like a nice case of chicken pox here on the page. Okay. I know. And if I can be extremely honest with you, I don't like it. I don't like what I'm doing. But one of the hidden rules is I can't start over. So let me show you what I'm going to do to fix this hot mess express of a page that I have going on here, because I don't like it. I don't like it at all. Okay. And this is just to say sometimes you're going to create some pages that you will not like. Okay? You will create pages that you absolutely detest. And that's a strong word, and I'm using it. You're not going to like every page that you create. Right? And I think by making pages that we don't like, I should probably have, that's fine. Sometimes what happens is we break a cycle of only creating things that we like, or starting over just because we don't like it. You know what I mean? And so this is what this challenge has done for me. It has opened my mind to the fact that, you know what, Jade? It's not always going to go your way. And life throws you curveballs, and so does crafting. And sometimes you don't like what you put on the page. What are you going to do? Rip it out? I've done that before. But I have purposed in my mind that I'm going to stick with it. Even if I don't like it, I'm going to write it out and see what happens. You never know. You might just save the page and then you fall madly in love with it. You know what I mean? And sometimes you just still don't like it. Sometimes no matter what you do, you still hate the page. What are you going to do? What are you going to do if you had created that page in your Bible? Rip it out? No. And that's why I know a lot of persons don't create in their Bible, because they're like, what if I mess up? So what if you mess up? So what? Okay, don't let anything stop you from having fun. Alrighty, I think I am starting to like it. I just saw something that I wanted to use. I have a bag filled with paper that you're not seeing on screen. So that's what I'm rummaging through here. I'm just doing a fun little collage. Didn't want to do a collage, but I guess the collage wanted to be done today. You know, we have to be flexible. We might have a plan, and our plan, as you see, my plan was an epic fail. But you know what? I'm just going with it. going with the flow. Alrighty, I think that's enough of that. Alright, I am now going to move on. I want some doilies. I had some doilies. Okay, I found it. So I'm going to use one of these doilies, or a piece of one of the doilies. And sometimes when you peel them off, you actually have more than one. So you want to go through it again just to make sure that you only have one. Okay. And I'm going to rip. If you were here last week, this is what I did. I actually love doing this. Taking out the center. And then I ruffle these up and make fun little lace, faux lace detailing, because it does look like lace. I call it faux lace. And then I'm going to stick this here. I'm just sticking down the glue and sticking it on it. Okay, there is glue on my fingers that is transferring, and I don't mind it. I'm not being picky. And I'm going to do the same thing for the other side, but a smaller little pleated situation. If you want it like this. Okay, and I'm looking to see if I could put a bit of napkin. I'm not going to do that. Alright, I do feel like I need something black. So I will use a little black, but I feel like I may need to get my Printable down first. So I can put this here, right? And have to be careful with this, because once it goes down, it's going to be super messy. And I have this hanging up top, and I can cut it down smaller. I wanted to use this, but I guess it's not going to happen today. And then I can fussy cut a flower. I think this is the one. Oh, no, this one. I'm gonna use this one. So you want to remove it from the paper itself. Then you're gonna take your time and go all the way around. Now you don't have to come in as close as I come in, but this is personal preference. I like to come really close up. I know some persons like to leave a white border around theirs. I don't like to do that. But that's personal preference, like I said. So sometimes I do that if I'm going after that effect, but for the most part I don't. The only thing with going this close is that sometimes you actually will cut the element, like I did just there. But that's fine. I think I want it to sit like that, so it will hang off. So I will cut it and then move the other side, the other piece over to that side. So like this. So that will sit there. That will sit here. So let me glue that down. Now, of course, my glue is still wet, so I'm messing everything up. That's fine. Or at least I tell myself it's fine. Okay. I have 13 minutes and I think I'm doing so good on time. I'll add the black afterwards. So I can add the flower there. And I think I like the way this looks. What I will do is I might just letter it on cardstock. I was going to use elements from the library card, but I'm no longer going to do that. I think this was an offcut from, this was an offcut. I don't need it anymore. So I'm going to write something onto this piece of cardstock and then cut it out and stick it down. I was going to stamp, but I'm not going to do that anymore. I was going to, but not anymore. And you do have this thing, I think you use it in embroidery or something like that. And I just like using it for to get some art marks. So dab it on the page and just massage it in to the sponge. And I'm not lifting it. Sometimes I put a little too much in a particular area, sometimes I don't. And there we go, we have some fun art marks, and I think I could have gotten some more there. So let's try again. And there we are. This turned out so fun. I love it. I'm gonna just discard this before I mess myself up any more than I need to. And I'm going to start lifting my tape. And I will say some of my paper did rip a little, and that's because there's the wet paint on the back. So that will happen. But I'm not paying too much attention to that because I knew that would have happened. So I have 9 minutes left. Oh dear, I messed that up. So I'm gonna write again. So I wrote, it's okay to go on a new journey, and I have 8 minutes, which is a good thing I did not stamp this. I don't know if it will all fit. Maybe I did it wrong. Maybe I should. Okay, I'm only going to keep the word journey, how I wrote it. I'm going to do it all over again, because maybe I should have gone with block letters. So I'm going to do it all over again. So we have the word journey, so fun. And I'm going to write it over again. It's okay to go on a new journey. I think I keep making mistakes because my brain is super tired. But I really wanted to come on today. I debated last night, should I make a video and just upload it? That's probably I should have done what I should have done. And I thought I would have had enough time to come home and just sit and just unwind for a minute, but I did not have that. And the sun is so hot outside. My skin is still burning how hot it is. So what I wrote is, it's okay to go on a new journey. So we all go on journeys sometimes, but sometimes we like familiarity, and I know that's me. I like to do the same old. I don't like change. But guess what? Sometimes we need something new. Sometimes we need a fresh scene. So you want to put journey here or here? I think over here. Then I'm going to draw an arrow. Okay, so I'm going to stop the clock. Stop. It's 4:41. Clock stopped. And I am complete. Okay, I have to start it back. 1 second. 1 second. I was not complete. I did not cut this off yet. Oh, I'm messing my hands up. Alright, stop the clock. It's 4:28. So I didn't lose that much time. I'm going to show you. This is what it is up close so you can see it. Messy fingers with paint and all. So it's okay to go on a new journey. And so this is just symbolizing a new journey, doing something new, doing something fun, stepping outside of your comfort zone. I don't like going out my comfort zone. And so I'm telling myself, Jade, is okay to go on a new journey. And journeys look different. Okay? It can mean going to somewhere you've never been before, taking a trip, to see a family. So you're actually going on a physical journey. It could be sitting down and reading a new book. You're embarking on something new. It doesn't matter what the journey is. The most important thing is that we do new things and we try new things and we experience life to the fullest. So if you enjoyed this video, go ahead and give it a thumbs up. If you're new to the channel, please consider subscribing. And if you think you know someone who would enjoy this video, please consider sharing it with a friend. As always, have yourself a wonderful day, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye.